you put it?
But then no, our boy no, our animal cook it.
Where do you put it? Where do you want it to be?
I want it to be hang on the green.
Not true.
Wow. Great.
Keep going, you got it. You just reach forward and then step up. It's a big step, but as long as you're reaching forward, you've got it. Just reach forward. You're pulling your body across because once your feet are up there, then your whole body will be on the top, and then you just push yourself across, and then I don't know what you do. I don't know either. You have to flip over it. All right, go for it. You reach up, and then step up, then pull up, then reach up. Oh, that's pretty high. I don't know if you can reach that.
No.
Try reaching the side instead. There you go, and then step up. Yep. Use your arm strength to pull yourself up. So get your foot up there. You'll be good once you get there because then you can grab the bars. Take the step up. Just hold on and then step. And when you step, your leg's gonna lift your whole body up.
But I don't want to get it again.
You can reach, watch. As soon as you make that next step, you'll be able to reach that. Get your foot on it. Yep, just like that. Then pull. Now grab that bar. Grab the bar. Grab the bar. Don't go that way. Grab the bar. Yep. Get your other foot on there. Yep. Now grab the other bar. Now take a big step. There you go. Pull. Get your other foot on there. There you go. Now lift your arms higher. Pull yourself up. You did it.
I did it!
everyone. Good morning. Is it morning? No, it's not morning anymore. We're taking a school break. Sebastian's done and Danny has the day off to recover from the trip, so he is with Sebastian. He didn't get to hang out with him much during the trip. So I'm doing my midday walk and I took this guy. We're gonna pick up some drinks at Starbucks. We're gonna get a strawberry banana frappuccino. We'll see if it happens. I'm gonna get a chai, but it's gonna have to be iced because it's so freaking hot. But I'm going into the music zone, so I will see you guys later. Hey friends, excuse the pajamas, but I just took a bath because I was cold. That's me in the fall. It's weird Virginia fall where it gets to be 85 and then it's suddenly storming and cold. Well, not cold, but like 60, and the air conditioner is still blasting and I just get so chilled. But yeah, I'm all warm now from a blisteringly hot bath, which I just added cold water to, so Sebastian is having his turn. His feet are so dirty. Dan really wanted to take him out today. I guess he realized he missed out on a lot of time spent with him at the beach, but he tends to hang out with his best friend Yvonne, and they do all the things, mostly hanging out, watching movies, having beers, floating in the pool. Sebastian goes to the pool with them, but he wanted to go to the playground a lot, and he joined our friend walking their dog to the beach and the playground a lot. He just loved it. I mean, my kids are so starved for other humans, so they were thrilled, and I'm sure our friends need a vacation from my kids after their vacation. But yeah, Danny's like, oh, I never got to bring you to the playground. So he decided he would take him today. He had today off. It's just like kind of a buffer after, sorry, I hear them playing Halo. A buffer from the big long drive. You don't want to just dive right into work. I had to dive right into school, and it's not the same, but it was still kind of exhausting. But he ended up, after I finished kind of a light day of kindergarten, he took Sebastian out to errands. They washed the Jeep at the car wash. That took a long time because I was already like mostly through a 3 or 4 mile walk with Jax by the time they finished waiting an hour to get the inside detailed or whatever. And then I guess he sent me pictures and videos, which I put in this video. I didn't know about it till later in the day when they were back and I asked what they did, but Google Photos doesn't like to send me alerts about when he shares things. I think it waits until they finish uploading. So I guess they got sandwiches somewhere, because he sent me a photo of a sandwich that Sebastian didn't eat apparently. And they went to a big park, and then they walked along a hiking trail there. Man, I have a canker sore. Basically like here, but on the other side. I can't even wear my retainers on the bottom. Yes, I wear retainers. I got them when I was 16 and I wear them every night. Except when I get canker sores, and they're always on the bottom. So that one sometimes has to take a week break while it heals, because it just cuts right there. I can't. It's a hormone thing for me. And yeah, I'm dealing with hormone stuff right now. But at least it's fully here and I can just write it out if I know what I mean. But yeah, so that's what they did. After school stuff, stole Jax from his schoolwork. He had a longer day. He's got kind of a long week because there's a test and just a lot of lectures and stuff in his science and social studies. But I stole him from it, and he got to go on my forest loop with me. I let him decide how long, and I was expecting him to cut it short, but every time I gave him a choice, he's like, let's stay in the woods, let's go the extra 15 minutes, let's do that. So I wasn't tracking how far or on the GPS, because sometimes when I'm with him, the walk will be too short or too slow. My heart doesn't get up, and then I don't close out my exercise ring. So just to be safe, I put it to just a generic exercise where it basically goes by time, so I could close it out. I knew I was getting enough exercise, but I could have done the regular walk for sure because of how far we ended up going, even if I was walking pretty slow. But we got drinks from Starbucks. He's expensive, he likes frappuccinos, but I got it for free with our stars. And yeah, we took a nice walk. It was definitely the 3 to 4 mile loop. It was really hot, so my goal was to get some sort of tape or poster putty to hang up the alphabet letters you saw. They used to be Jax's, and I wanted to put them back up for Sebastian now that he's learning to write. And so we went into the grocery store before driving home, and we just kind of dawdled? How do you say that? We dilly-dallied for about 10 minutes just because the air conditioner was so nice. I actually got cold, but at first it was so nice. Sometimes it's hard because we do all our grocery shopping that's going to take longer than 10 or 15 minutes. We do it online and have it delivered, so it can be hard to see new products and stuff. So it's nice to take those little 10 minutes. What's he doing? That was a big splash. What are you doing?
What?
What was that big splash?
I got to my banana.
But please don't splash water everywhere.
Sorry.
You have 5 more minutes.
It'll take so long though.
No, I don't want the balls to be ruined. Be careful, there's water everywhere. You've even gotten this wet. There's water everywhere and it's going in this crack. Remember, my bathroom is falling apart. You can't get water out of the tub. My bathroom's falling apart. I know it's fun, but don't get water down the cracks. It's gonna mold our house. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we wandered a little bit. He got some banana Greek yogurt that was in the clearance fridge. They have like clearance shelves, but then the stuff that's discontinued or about to expire, that's refrigerator has a fridge, and it wasn't about to expire. It has till the 11th, but I guess they just aren't going to sell that one anymore, so they were 60 cents. We got 2 of those. And I walked through the cereal section. They always have special cereals, and we found a tropical Fruit Loops that he wanted to try, and I looked it up. It's not on Walmart, so I went ahead and got that. Got some poster putty and tape. Did we get anything else? Oh, I saw some teriyaki seaweed. Sebastian loves seaweed, and he gave up his teriyaki chicken for his brother last night, so I thought it'd be a fun little reward to give him some teriyaki seaweed to try. But yeah, then I headed home, and I got on my computer to make a COVID vaccine booster appointment. So here in at least Loudon, But in the United States, the CDC has approved boosters for people 65 and older and people medically at risk. And this time around, they are very clear that I am on the list. They send you to the CDC page. If I go through my county, it just says go to this site to see what is eligible medically. And yeah, strokes are on the list. There's also cardio, which is part of the reason why I initially did the early medical vaccination. They don't specifically say ASD, hole in your heart, but that kind of goes hand in hand with my history of strokes. At the time that I got my first 2 vaccinations, they were like, we think stroke is a risk, but right now we just think. And now it's definitely, because people do have strokes after COVID. So I do have 2 different cardio issues. I've got mitral valve prolapse. That affects me when I am pushing uphill, exercising uphill, mostly uphill things, especially if I'm pushing something heavy. My heart rate spikes so high that I feel like I'm gonna pass out if I'm not careful. And also when I lay down, I feel like I can't breathe for a little bit, up to an hour. My cardiologist says, they're gonna make me wear a heart monitor when I tell them this. I haven't been since COVID. I really need to make an appointment, but I don't want to have to wear a 24-hour Holter monitor. But yeah, so those are how my heart affects me on a daily basis, but I do have an ASD as well, maybe a PFO. Those are 2 different kinds of heart holes. The PFO is pretty common. It's a hole that you're born with and it closes up in most people. 20% of people, I think, it doesn't close up, and it's not an issue until you have a stroke and find out. But ASD is slightly different. In that one, the blood is kind of shooting back and forth through that hole all the time, and they were leaning towards a PFO, but when they did my transesophageal, my TEE, it's like an ultrasound. They go down your throat to get to your heart because your esophagus is right in front of your heart or behind it or something. They saw it was just passing through. So I don't know why they can't tell me one or the other. They're very wishy-washy about it, just like my heart is. I usually just say the ASD because it's acting like an ASD. They're like a PFO that acts like an ASD, maybe. I don't know. If it's acting like it, then I need to assume the risks of that. So yeah, I have a hole in my heart. If I clot at all, there is a huge chance that I will stroke. So anything that causes clots, birth control, can't take it. COVID, don't want it. So it's officially strokes on the list, and I'm going to assume that because my heart condition causes extra super high risk of stroke, that's doubly a reason to get my booster. I've set it for the 15th. Today is the 4th. It's a Monday. The county vaccination clinic does appointments Tuesday evening, so tomorrow evening. I don't want to do it in the evening. They do Friday mornings. They do have Friday open, but I'm going to be on my period and I want to just wait. What if I have a reaction on the 3rd time around and I have my period and I have to go to the hospital? I'll think about things like this. No thanks. I'm just going to wait. They also do Saturdays, and I'm not doing a Saturday because that's too busy. So that left me with Friday morning the following week, so I'm going to be doing it one of the last appointments of Friday, which is 12, Friday the 15th. After that, I finished out our family calendar because I'm a few days behind because it turned October while I was gone. Wow, I've been talking so long. It's a Kirby calendar. I'll have to see if I remember to take a picture of it. I just put silly holidays on it, whatever I can find with silly pictures, Kirby, or just everybody was quite fond of International Day of the Nacho. But today's National Taco Day. So for dinner, when everybody got home, we had Mexican food. We used a coupon for Uber Eats because there was a chance of storm. It actually held off till after dinner, but then yes, it did pour. Then I took my bath. Oh, I went downstairs while we were waiting for food, and I'm trying to figure out a Among Us hood for Jax because he wants to be a red Among Us. I've got some red fabric and some fusible foam interfacing on the grocery list. We'll see if it comes. The wonder of ordering from Walmart. I can put things like that on there. They closed all the craft stores anywhere near me, and I don't feel like driving to Sterling. But I have some black fleece, so I'm just using that to try to work out the shaping, the darts. It definitely needs the foam to hold the round shape. I also painted some plastic canvas to see how it would work as the mask. You can see through it. It does block your vision part way, but somebody else did it. I saw that online, so I figured I'd give it a try. And yeah, that's my day. Tomorrow I have work. I just got an email asking if I could do some labels. He was awesome and gave me the entire week off. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does, and sometimes just bad timing and I have all the work. So I did not turn on my computer once while I was there, and good thing because that internet sucked and it would have sucked to have to upload files to the printer. But yeah, I should have worked tomorrow. I need to set up school again tonight. I only had enough time to figure out one day's worth, so I have got nothing. I'm kind of going with a fall theme. He really likes the printables I do, but they take a lot of time in the evening, so I'll have to see what I'm up for. Probably not, because I haven't even made those because I took a bath. It was just too noisy downstairs. They were watching a movie, and in the evenings my ears are kind of done with the noise. But I'm gonna say goodnight, and because I gotta get him out of the bath, I gotta get him ready for bed. Oh, where does time go? I never have time for anything. So yeah, good night, good night. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.